Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to Let's Talk Live with me. My name is Lenka, and I'm the creator and founder of Me by Lenka, which is all about celebrating as women. I am not feminist. I don't hate men. I am just the woman who loves being a woman and love expressing a pride in my curves and whatever makes me me in feminine energy. The sketches you see on my website, I call them feminine souls. They have no color, no skin color, and no eyes because I don't see ethnicity, I don't see color. I judge people by their behavior. So I want every woman, since America is based on so many cultures, I want every woman to find her something from her, something. We are made out of so many layers. I want every woman to find some little bit of her in my sketches. And that's why I don't have a skin color or eyes, which gives away your ethnicity. And I want every woman, whether you are white, black, green, yellow, purple, brown, whatever you color you are, ethnicity you are, I want you to find yourself in my sketches. A little bit. We have so many layers to us. We are so perfectly so unperfectly perfect, love perfectly imperfect. I don't know. You choose it, but it's just like there is so many beautiful layers to us, that I wanted to express it and share the beautiful messages while we are expressing pride in our curves, in who we are as women. Oh, that was too long. For those who never heard of Me by Lenka, and I assume it's a lot of you, if you would like to know what Me by Lenka is about and why I created Me by Lenka, there are two links below in the description box. And you can check out two short videos I created 2 years ago where I wanted to share with you a story about why I created it, why I created it, and what is Me by Lenka about, and most importantly, what is my goal with Me by Lenka. So go ahead and check it out. It's 4 minutes probably together. And even if you don't like my sketches and art, I mean, those two videos, even the message is beautiful. Unless you are some kind of miserable, rotten human being, maybe then you won't like it. So go ahead and check it out. And I created this channel, Let's Talk Live with me, so I can connect with you on deeper level and share with you my life experience, my stories and inspirations behind every sketch. Because everything I create, I post, I write, it's something I experienced, I lived through. It's not she says, he says. It's something I experienced, I learned on my own, I went through it. So in today's video, I would like to talk about the topic which was kind of boiling in me for a while. I created these two t-shirts years ago, for 2 years ago, because I want to express my pride and love in our country. My country, America, is my home, and if someone attacks my home, I'll go bananas. So I would like to talk about these two t-shirts or pictures, America and Lady USA. As you can tell, I wasn't born here. I was my accent gives away, right? Can't stand my accent. It's so funny about me. I'm 40 years young. I'm not insecure about my physical appearance. I'm not insecure about not having white teeth, skinny body, my 200 pounds. I'm not insecure about anything physical. The only thing I'm so insecure about is my accent. And here I am talking to you. What I got to lose, right? So if I don't have to, I won't leave you ever message. I am so insecure about my accent. I know there is people like, oh, I love your accent. You're so cute. The question I hate the most is, where are you from? I always say I'm from New Jersey. I'm being a dick to nice people. So let's talk about Lady USA. I wanted to express my pride in who I am, why I am so proud to become an American. I fall in love with this country from the day one. I came here in 2001, and I think I was the only immigrant who didn't want to come here. That's another long story. So, but I got the visa and I decided to fly here, and I fall in love with this country. I never felt like I'm home in Slovakia. I always thought it's because of my life, because of people around me, the experiences I had, my upbringing, my childhood. I always thought it's part of it, that's why I'm not feeling like I'm home in Slovakia. But when I landed in America, I suddenly something clicked. It's like two puzzles, like they clicked together, and my heart was full. Like I finally felt like I'm home, felt accepted, felt like I can be me. The best way I can explain to you is probably that in Slovakia, at least what I experienced, I'm talking about my own experience. I'm not talking about other people's experience. There is bad and good in every country, bad and good in every person. Human beings are not perfect. We are not perfect. There is no perfect country. The perfect doesn't exist except God. So, of course, we all have glitches and bad and negative things in us and countries and stuff like that. But I'm talking about my experience. So, 9 out of 10 people in Slovakia were telling me always I'm a big dreamer. I will never be able to do what I want to do. I'm too stupid. I'm not smart enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not good enough. I'm a woman. I won't be able to. I don't belong there. Blah blah. When I came to America, 1 of 10 people was telling me that. So you can see the difference between why part of it is why I felt that I belong here, that this is my home, where I'm free to express myself without as much judgment as I experienced in Slovakia. People embraced me. People didn't think I'm crazy. Like I said, there were people who were thinking I'm crazy, but most of them, like, they let me be. They didn't care, and that's what I loved. Being the freedom that you can be who you want to be without so much judgment. That's one of the parts why I fall in love in. I know I don't know why I fall in love with Slovakia, with America. It's just part of me. Like I always tell people, I was supposed to be born here. I belong here. I get a lot of heat from Slovakian people about it, and I always tell them, me becoming an American and calling myself an American doesn't mean that I'm forgetting where I came from. People misunderstand this thing. When I say respect this country, I don't mean you forget about oh, I'm sitting on the floor. I love sitting on the floor. People don't understand when I say respect this country, become Americanized. I'm not telling people forget where you came from. I will never forget where I came from. I am proud. I call myself American with Slovakian flavor. I am proud of the history. Being Slovak, it's part of my DNA. It's part of who I am. It's part of my soul. I will never get rid of it, and especially my accent. It is part of me. But that's the beauty of America. So many different cultures coming together at least years and years ago and created one beautiful nation. If I hear someone say today that this country is the most racist country in the world and our president is the most racist president in the world, it's like, and all these accusations, I was like, dude, did you go to school? I didn't go to school and didn't study history here, but I know I did my research when I was becoming a citizen. I studied the history. Did you know what happened in 1900s? Did you know what happened when slavery happened? You don't see slavery. People using these words in these days, it's so diminishing to people experienced years ago. When I heard of safe spaces because they don't like what happened, they didn't like the president, they didn't like the election, the mental breakdowns and safe spaces, I was laughing. Toughen up. You know who needed a safe space? My grandmother who survived the World War II. Her parents who survived World War One. The people who survived World War One and Two. People who survived wars in Iraq, Afghanistan. People who survived war in Yugoslavia. People who survived Pearl Harbor. People who survived slavery and real racism. Those people needed safe room and didn't have it. Toughen up. It's so crazy how we make this country is so strong, beautiful, loving country, accepting different cultures. There is no country in the world that would accept so many cultures and becoming one. Go and experience it. Go and look in go into Europe. Go what's going on out there. There is no other country like ours. And I can tell you because I lived in Slovakia for 21 years. I have never seen black or Asian person until I got here. You know what I mean? And the learning about these cultures and learning about their backgrounds and learning trying different kind of food, it's amazing. So when I hear 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds talking, and even 50, 60-year-olds, like I don't know where they're getting it from, I guess they forget what they learn or something. It's just hurtful that they talk so down about our country. Our president is such an amazing human being. He's not perfect. No, I don't like some things he does. Nobody's 100% perfect. Nobody's perfect. But he loves our country. He's passionate about our country. He puts our country first. And him being impeached and they tried to destroy him for 3 years in his position where people voted for him. It's so disrespectful. Respect this country, the country that gave you a better life. I always say that you don't have to like me, you don't have to love me, but you have to respect my opinions, my views. This country is about freedom of the speech. You have a right to protest. You have a right to say your opinion, but it's going to the nasty level of aggressivity. People attacking other people, having the masks and everything, and macho men hitting and beating up other people because they don't have the same beliefs. And they don't even, most of them, they don't even know what they protest about. Just go and Google, go YouTube. YouTube is perfect. That's where I get most of my information, because I can't even watch the news anymore. We can agree to disagree. I always talk about that we are beautiful, unique individuals. We will never agree on that. We will never agree on everything together. There is always will be people with different views, different opinions, which is okay. It's like beauty. Just because I'm not your kind of beauty doesn't mean I'm not beautiful. Just because you don't like my art, it doesn't mean that it's not a good art. It's just not your kind of style. But do the facts, study the history, research numbers. It's not about feelings, it's about the facts sometimes. You know what I mean? You cannot compare every situation. You cannot compare oranges and apples, okay? Some people say, oh, sometimes it is about feelings. Of course, it is about feelings in different situations. Not when it comes to running our country. Respect it. This country gave you a better life, then respect it. And if you, like my mother always said, you living under my roof, you live under my rules. If you don't like it, there's the door. And that's what I tell everybody around who comes to me, and they don't even discuss with me. They attack me and they call me racist and against women. I'm the last person against women and being a racist. Like I said, my sketches and my art doesn't have skin color and eyes for a reason, because I don't judge people by their ethnicity, and eyes and skin color it gives away. I don't judge people by that. I judge you by the action. It's not my fault that I call you out on it and you are African American, you are Asian, you are Latino, you are white. Thank God white cannot call me racist, because they get called out too. And I just don't go around and spread my opinion, and I will have conversation. When you ask me, you're gonna get it. I'm not just gonna spit out my opinion on you and try to convince you to believe in what I believe. But I also don't let you call me names and call me racist and bigot and being against women just because I didn't do what you think I should have done. Using those words, especially the racist and hating women, it's so hurtful, because like I said, I'm the last person who would judge you by the skin color. I am judging you, and I believe that most of us judging each other by their actions. I always lead by example. I always said talk is cheap, actions are, I walk my talk. And you can ask my people around me. I'm not just talking because I want to hear myself talking. It's true. I always lead it by example. So I don't want to take your opinions away. Believe in what you want to believe, but research the history. Ask why your grandparents came here, why your great-grandparents came here, why I came here, why people around you, I'm sure you know so many people who came from different countries, why did they come here? It's so crazy that people want to create socialism in our country, in our beautiful country. You want to experience socialism? Move to Canada. Move to Slovakia. Slovakia is not socialist country for 30 years, but it's still effed up as it is, and you can go and experience it. We can rent out apartment. There is my mother's apartment is empty. You can go. I think my sister or my mother would charge you like what, for 200 euros for a month. I don't know. 2-bedroom beautiful apartment. Go and try it out. Go and live out of the other countries and then come back and bitch about it. I like when people who never lived anywhere, and I'm not talking you going for a job, where you have everything ready by the company and they prepare everything for you, just work there. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking go on your own, just like I came here when I was 21 years old. Don't know anybody, don't know the culture, you don't have any family, and you have to make it on your own. That's what I'm talking about. Not about that some kind of American company will make a living for you in Europe and you live there and work and a company will take care of you. No, I'm not talking about that. Go on your own and find yourself a job and live there and experience and then compare and bitch about our country. Okay? I came here, when I hear young generation, I'm in my 40s, when I hear someone in 20s and 30s talking about, I'm getting so heated up about this. When I hear someone talk about that I cannot do this, or I couldn't go to college, I don't have money, or uh, I want this for free and this for free, nothing is for free. You know what? I could study architecture in Slovakia for free. I could have. But then as an architect, I wouldn't make anything in Slovakia. You know, it's not as easy. So I decided to study architecture here. I'm still in so much debt, but it's worth it for me, you know? And nothing is free. Go and research it. Nothing is free, not even socialism. Life is hard. So buckle up, okay? And we will never, hopefully we will never experience what our grandparents experienced, our great-grandparents experienced. I hope God be not. So don't complain how tough is life in America. You can do anything. Oh my God, I love sitting on the floor, but it's, ugh. Don't complain you cannot do things. The only person who is stopping you from doing things is you. You know how many times I was told, oh, you are not a woman, you are a woman, you're not going to be able to survive in men's world, you are too shy, you are too stupid, you are not meant to do this. I think in my personal life, this lifetime, I had to learn determination and patience because everything took me 3 times harder to get to than other people around me. And I always thought, am I stupid? Am I not good enough? You know, but my heart and my passion was telling me, no, you can do it. Even though people around me, till this day, most of the life, I always believe in myself on my own. Even with me by Lenka, nobody supports me from my family. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. I still believe in it. I still love what I'm doing. Maybe a year from now I will have to give it up and do something else. But right now I'm okay. Okay? I still believe in what I'm doing. I don't let other people determine my visions, my goals, what I want to do in my life. So don't tell me that you cannot do things in this country. In this country, you can do whatever you want. This is the land of opportunities. That is the reason why so many people coming here from different countries. There is the reason why. Don't break something. Don't fix something that's not broken. I'm stupid. Don't fix something that's not broken. Can we advance and make things better? Of course. There is always room for improvement. We should learn every day. And I hope I'm a better person than I was yesterday, but I hope I'm not as good as I can be tomorrow. So, if that makes sense. There is always room for improvement, but not going back 20 years ago or see mistakes what other countries did and want to do the same thing. Why? Why would you want to bring something to the new house if you know it didn't work in the whole old house? Why? Like I said, if you are not happy, go and experience life somewhere else. I'm happy, and my mother, I'm sure she will be happy to afford to let you rent our apartment in Slovakia. My town is gorgeous. The town I was born it's from 11th century. It's right in the center of the city. Everything is walking distance. Historic apartment is brand new, rebuilt. Amazing. Go and rent it and go and experience it on your own. Find yourself a job. I came here 21 years old. I had no mother or father finding me jobs. I had no family here to support me. I started cleaning houses. I lived in an apartment with 5 different men. I was cleaning houses. I was living on the floor with Polish lady who smoked 24/7 in 1-bedroom apartment. I woke up and went to sleep in the smoke. I went through hell first year in America. But I made it. I put myself through college. I took loans. I worked 8 years prior to that. I saved up money and went to college. Guess what? First semester, my husband dropped dead. He died the first semester of my school. He was the only one who believed in me and hope and pushed me to go to school when I was 28. I didn't give up. Nobody even college in except the professors I was taking classes with. I had to tell them that what happened to me. But since then, nobody in school knew what I was going through, grieving. Nobody knew. I put a brave face on because I said I'm not gonna disappoint my husband. And architecture was my passion, my life. I made it. I put myself through school by grieving loss of my husband. So don't tell me nothing is possible in this country. You cannot accomplish something. The only person who blocking you is you. So do the research. You don't have to love Trump. You don't have to like him. You don't have to like his policies, but you will have to respect. You don't have to love your parents, but you have to respect your parents. They gave you life, right? I don't have a relationship with my mother, but I respect her. We don't have that lovey-dovey, how are you doing, what do you need, or whatever, everyday phone calls. I never had it. But I respect her. She's an amazing human. She's an amazing person. She loves to help people. We just don't have that kind of relationship as a woman and daughter and mother. You know, I maybe killed her in the past life. I always joke about it. That I killed my mother in my past life. I don't know. But I'm not a victim. I believe that we can love our neighbors. Just I hate being called racist and hating women. I'm none of that. And like I said, you're only diminishing the real situation that people really went through it. The real racism, you know? It's crazy. We can agree to disagree. It's crazy that some people tell me like, oh, I voted for Trump. Don't tell my family doesn't know. It's so sad that you can't even tell your kids what you believe. We need to learn to respect each other's opinions. Stop calling each other names. We all agree and love and believe in different things, and that's the beauty of being a human being. We are all different opinions, different views, different souls, but we have to find a common ground, and I think the common ground is love and respect. Of course, sometimes we have to earn the respect, but I always say, I trust, like, you know, like some people say, you have to earn the trust. No, I'm opposite. I actually give you the trust because who am I to judge you? Because I had bad experiences with people, I'm gonna put it on you? No. I give trust to everybody. It's up to you what you're gonna do with that trust. If you fucked it up first time, I'll forgive you. If you fucked it up second time, I walk away. Depends how deep I am invested with your soul. I don't know. I believe in second chances. But in my head, you don't have to earn trust. I give you the trust. Who am I to judge? You know? I'll give you the respect. You will never see me walk around with the t-shirt, proud Slovakian. No. I give a respect to this country that gave me opportunity to live a beautiful life. I am American with Slovakian flavor because that's part of who I am, and I love Slovakian history, and I love going to Slovakia. I love showing people architecture and castles and history of Slovakia. I love talking about it. I love folklore and everything from Slovakia. But my soul is here in America, and I respect this country, and I wish that you don't have, like, you know, like your parents probably told you, you live under my rules, you will respect it. If you don't like it, move out. And it's the same in today's world. As an American, you can do whatever freaking you want, you know, because the whole world think that we are the best country in the world. That's why they all want to come here. So I just want to share my opinion about, like, respect, you know. Just respect it. Just give the respect to country that gave you opportunity to live your better life. And I'm not talking about people who come here for a year to work for a company. I'm talking about the people who come here like me, or someone who were born here and just didn't get the right knowledge or hates this country for not some reason. Just respect it. Love is the answer. It's not the hate. If you want to protest and don't agree with some kind of things, what government is doing or what people are doing, that's fine. That's your freedom to protest. Don't cover yourself up like a coward. Show yourself up. Talk to people. That's the point, that it's okay to disagree. It's okay to see different views, opinions, but do it with respect and love. I respect your views. You should respect mine. It's okay to disagree. I have so many people. I have most people who disagree with my views. It's okay. That's what makes us human. Just do it with love and respect. And you definitely should respect the country that is giving you a life and opportunity to make something out of yourself. And if you don't like it, you know, there is so many other countries. And like I said, offer is on the table. If you would like to go rent apartment in Slovakia, just hit me, call me, message me, email me. I'm sure my mother would be happy to rent it out for you. That's all I wanted to share, because I'm so tired of hate on on the internet, on the news. Give credit where the credit is due and look at the numbers, okay? So you don't have to like it, you don't have to love it, but you should respect it. And if you are someone like me who came to this country from different country, you know better than that, right? So I think this is more for I just want people to love and respect this country and be proud that they have the opportunity to be here and make something out of themselves. It's not easy in other countries. I believe in love. I never hated people who hurt me. I don't believe in retaliating towards, I walk away from people when I don't see the point of arguing. Sometimes I say, you can fix stupid. That's okay. If you think I'm stupid and I think you are stupid, it's okay. But going to the point of aggressivity and nastiness and calling each other horrible names, it's we are adults. I mean, it's 2019. We should know better. It's it's about the respect. I didn't see that going on 8 years ago when Obama was as a president, and I know so many people didn't want him as a president, were against him. I didn't see the hate and the things what were going on, and he didn't do half of it for our country. What I believe, that's my belief, what President Trump did for us, and that's okay. That's what I'm saying. It's okay that I have different views than you do. But at the end, it's all about love and respect and living together. You don't wanna live in hate. Knowledge is your power. So educate yourself and love yourself, and don't let anybody tell you what you should do, how far you can go, what you can accomplish. I am an example. We can talk about it so many times, how much I've been told, how many times I've been told I can't be an architect, I'm stupid, I'm not good in this, and I'm not good at that, I'm not a man, I won't survive in a man's world, and blah blah blah. I can talk about this for hours and hours. So if you want to talk about patience and determinations and love and not getting back at people, I'm the right person to talk to. All right? And I'm sure I'm not the only one. But please respect your neighbors. Please respect each other's opinions. Okay? We all are humans. We have different likes and beliefs. And I'm just repeating myself, but that's all I want. Argue with love and respect. Talk about it. Provide facts. Show it to each other. Talk to each other. Not hide behind masks and beat the shit out of each other. That's not the answer. Alright? Well, it's 28 minutes. Oh my god, it's too long. So I hope I got my point across. And this is not me telling you what you should believe, but I just want people to love our country because it's the best country in the world. Alright? Thank you so much guys for watching, and I love you. Bye guys.